TikTok and I started talking with her, Isabella. And then I got her number and began to talk a lot on call. We had a lot of fun together, and she even introduced me to new friends. But they weren't so good. They ended up making a group chat with one of my IRL friends and talked bad about me. Then they said they didn't, but this isn't about them. Me, Isa, and some of the other online friends started a channel together. It was fun while it lasted, but then we all kind of grew apart. We stopped talking as much, and we would all get into some fights. After a while, she introduced me to Zoey, the other owner/member of this channel, and I became really close with Zoey. But then Isabella started talking bad about Zoey, because I guess Isabella didn't really like Zoey. Isabella started to act different and grow weird, and it made us feel very uncomfortable. For instance, she would watch Corn on call while screen sharing, and she would go into the app Poly AI and screen share. Sometimes she would even get naked on call. And at the time, I didn't really think it was weird. I thought we were just joking around, but she said that we could be in a threesome with her and her girlfriend. She gave a demonstration on how to goon, and that's when it kind of felt pretty weird. Me and Zoey were very weirded out because this wasn't just a 1 or 2 time thing. This was happening constantly, and it wasn't very normal. It wasn't all jokes. She would say that stuff and just be weird in general. So one day, me and Zoey, we were just annoyed. We were on call and we were talking about it, and we're like, why don't we let her mom know? Because we both know that her mom would not want her doing any of this. So we added Isabella to our call. Isabella was mad at us, but we told her, can we talk to your mom, please? And Isabella said, no, why do you need to talk to my mom? And we explained to her, we're not going to say nothing bad. We're only going to talk to her. So she finally allowed, under circumstance, that she would stand right there, which we wanted her to stand right there. So it was me, Zoey, Isa on the call. Isa was standing next to her phone or iPad, whichever one we were calling her on, and then her mom was right next to her. And me and Zoey were on the call, and we were explaining all the stuff that she has been doing that has been weird, and how she's been watching stuff, downloading stuff she's not supposed to, how she planned to scissor with her girlfriend when they meet up, how she's just being weird in general. But Isa ended up hiding all that before we even got to call her. So her mom didn't find anything. But Isa got so mad at us for exposing the truth, she blocked us. But then, she unblocked me.
Okay, so I also met her on TikTok, and we talked a lot, and then she asked for my number, and she was going to school that day, and we talked until she got on the bus. Then later that day, she called me, and we talked for a long time, until Christmas Eve. And we slept and did all that stuff, and then she brought up a YouTube channel about Therians and stuff, and that's how I met Nicole. And we really ended up getting really close and comfortable with each other quick. And then later on, she started being really weird. Like, she gooned on call, and she also talked about how she would do inappropriate stuff to her girlfriend, and I was really weirded out. Oh, and she said I was a whore for having boobs. And I had enough, and I called her with Nicole, and I asked her to go out to her mom and told her mom about the corn and the other stuff.